Yeah, we got it. He came back. Yes, triple the wrasse. Good one. Yeah. Oh, it was a surge wrasse. All right, I made it back to the flats. And once again, we're gonna go fishing from the reef edge. It is a very calm day with a very calm ocean, very low tide, and a little bit of wind in our back. So everything is in our favor. Because it's so calm and so low, we can really walk out to the reef edge. I'm gonna cast some 65 gram poker pencils with the Black Hole Sea Bass Edition PE5 setup. I also brought a little wind shear inshore 862 ml with a Daiwa Fuego LT3000 reel, a little PE 1.5 setup for the reef species. We're gonna cross here. It's about 1.5 hours till low tide. So I think maybe we could fish for 4 hours today before we have to get back in. Let's get out there and start casting. The water is rushing out because the tide is going down. But when we go back, this whole area will be full with water. Big light set up here. Just picked a random spot. Just gonna walk out here till the edge. We're just gonna keep on doing the same thing. We cast out with the heavy setup, keep on walking. If we see some cool reef pools, we might throw the light setup in there, catch some reef species, and just keep on casting the Boca pencil first. If this is too big, I might switch to a RV Minnow 140F. The problem is that's not a GT lure or anything like that. So always when I hook up, there's always a chance we bend out all the hooks. That's why I start with this lure, because this one can handle huge fish. All right, check the drag. Tight enough. First cast. Okay, nothing here. At least nothing on the big lure. Wanna have a little walk? Check another spot. Let's have a quick cast with the light setup before we continue walking. Oh! Something tried to hit it, but I just pulled it out because the lure was a bit tangled. Yeah. That was quick. Little grouper on the wind shear inshore rod. Put it back in the same hole. Thank you, buddy. Well, at least in the light setup we got hit straight away. Except one cast in here as well. It's very shallow though, but give it a try. This one is too shallow, I think. Cannot really swim the lure. Oh, we're on. Second fish. Alright, the small reef species are biting. I only had a couple casts, a couple hits already. Let's continue our walk. 2 fish out of these 2 reef holes. See what else we can find. Before we continue, see 2 more pools here. Oof, this one is very shallow. Oh, bunch of, I spooked it all. Bunch of wrasses. Oh, what's a hit right at the surface? Oh, yeah, again. That's a wrasse. It tapped it again, right at the surface. I don't know if you can see it. Let's try again. Probably it's over now. Yep. Thought it was a wrasse, a dark wrasse, but it's another grouper. Nice one. Let's put it back. Well, the grouper are definitely biting. I actually thought it was a wrasse first, red wrasse, but it was just a very dark grouper. Let's take this spool, and then we try to go back out with the heavy setup again. I might walk a bit further actually. I think it's a bit calmer there. These waves on camera is always hard to show, but they're a bit rough. I think there we have a bit more protection. So have a couple casts with the heavy setup over here, because it looks like I don't have to walk out that far here. Alright, there we go again. Okay, I had like 10 casts here, nothing. I'm gonna continue walking. I might try a smaller lure later, but I really want to catch a fish on this lure, so keep on trying first. If really nothing happens, we'll try a smaller lure, so we can at least catch something. It's a small area because it's surrounded by reef, so maybe there's something swimming in this hole. Whoa, flying fish! I've never seen a flying fish that close to shore. I only see them on boats. Alright, nothing in this hole. Let's continue exploring. Must be something in here. Yeah. Oh, it came off. Oh, there are two groupers. I'll be a bit further away so they don't see me. They're both under there. They came from there, followed all the way in. One was on for a second. See if we can get them out of the hole. Yep. Oh. Tapped it, didn't hook. Try again. Oh, that's not the grouper we saw though. Grouper number 5 or something. Thank you, buddy. Oh, followed all the way in. Oh, yeah. Oh, how come we missed 3 times? I think it's a hawkfish. Ah, again. Got hit 4 times by the same fish. Yep. Oh, seriously? 5 times, same fish. Yeah. Okay, now we got it. Oh, and still fell off. Hey, buddy. It changed color. It was very dark. Now it changed very yellow. Yeah. Good job. You. He hit the lure 6 times before we finally hooked it. I'll take the bokeh pencil off and we'll tie on a little Calypso RV Minnow 140F. Smaller profile, more vibration, smaller hooks. The thing is, if we do catch a GT on this lure, the hooks will get bent out immediately. It's not built for GTs. I did hook and land some big fish on it, but I also lost a couple big fish because of the hooks. So it's a bit of a gamble, but I do feel like I get way more hits on the smaller lure. Once we do get hit on this or land a fish, we'll switch back to the bokeh pencil. All right, it's tied on, ready to get out again. All right, a couple casts from the same location first. Get followed by a needlefish. Oh, it was on. Alright, second cast we got a hit. It was just a needlefish, but at least it was something. Third cast. Alright, let's find another spot. Yep. Oh, that was a triple TRS. No way. Oh, well, we missed a chance on that one. We hooked a triple TRS. Oh, it came back out. Oh, maybe he still wants it. Yeah, we got it. He came back. Yes, triple TRS. Beautiful fish. Little triple TRS on the 55S. We hooked it once and then I cast at the same spot. He came for it again, he didn't hit it. Cast again and then we got it. He came back for the lure 3 times. Small one, but very pretty fish. Let's give it on the water release. Let it swim in here so he can stay healthy. Then we're gonna give it a release. Quick release. Back in his hole. Swim back exactly where we caught him. Quite a big area here for the small lure. Maybe put our back there and explore this little area of couple cast. All right, let's check this out. This corner, there's a whole school of fish there. Oh, whoa, what was that? It was something very unique. There was definitely not a grouper or anything like that because there was a whole school of them. Almost looked like maybe bream, I don't know. Let's check the pool next to it. Yo! Good one. Oh, it came off. Oh, that was the biggest fish of the day so far. He got in the reef, I think. Yeah, he reefed me a little bit. I think it was a big grouper. Ah, tighten the drag a bit more. Ah, shame, that was the best fish of the day. Yep. Bit different grouper, different pattern. Quick release. Thank you. Shame we lost a good fish and what looked like a bream or something like that. Oh, yep. Thank you. I was gonna get out here, but it's way too deep suddenly on this spot. I can have a cast here, but it's a very dangerous cast if you get hooked up. Oh, whoa! Something big checked it out. Like a big coral trout or something. This spot is not good because of the direction of the wind and we cannot get out. I think we have to go back to where we cast earlier and hope that the bite has changed. The water is coming in very quick now. So I don't know if you can still get out. Let's have a quick cast in here. Oh, I might be able to walk here though with the heavy setup. Oh, moray eel here. That's the one cast. Oh, it's getting followed by a red fish. I think it's a wrasse. Yeah. Oh, it was a surge wrasse. Oh, it was a surge wrasse. There's a second one there, chasing a bait fish. Oh, almost touched a moray eel. Chaos. Oh, the surge wrasse is there, but I hooked it, so I don't think I'm gonna hook it again. Let's get the heavy set up, see if we can get out there or not. Shame it didn't catch the surge wrasse. Somehow it's pretty rough here suddenly. It's pretty far out still, but also pretty shallow at the moment still. So we'll see if we can make it. Oh, it's suddenly getting very deep. It's still pretty far out actually. Thought we were almost there. Oh, very blue fish there. Could be parrotfish, could be wrasse, could be bluefin. Cannot really see where it is. I'll follow. Oh, it's all the way there. Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. They're getting pretty huge. Maybe just have a cast this way. Over the reef. No idea how shallow it is there. Oh. There was a needlefish. It was on for a second. It jumped, came up. Oh! Got hooked. Something hit it. Okay, might have to change. Oh, they're getting huge. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to get out of here. They're crazy. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're fine. Let's get out of here. If I cannot find any good spot there anymore, we're gonna have some casts on the inside. It's very calm over there. Let's have some fun on the inside. We need to cross here later. It's already way higher than when we came in, but it's just an easy walk no matter how high the water is. The problem is we're casting right in the wind. I think it's better if you walk there and have some cast this way. Yep, we're on again. Same spot. This is, oh, it is. No, this is a tiny snapper. Very small but pretty fish. Ready? Bit weird session. The light tackle fishing started very well. A lot of groupers, probably we caught like 10 grouper or something. But the heavy tackle was nothing at all. We got a couple of hits by needlefish, I think 2 or 3 hits. But they were just small needlefish, so that's not really what we were looking for anyway. We did catch a nice little triple tail wrasse, but we lost a couple of other species. I think I hooked a bream once, and the biggest grouper we hooked also came up. We hooked a little surge wrasse that came up. So wasn't really a great day, honestly, because I stayed way longer than I planned to. Thought I'm gonna get a couple reef fish, get a big fish on the heavy setup, and then go back in. But I've been casting for 4.5 hours or something, and nothing on the heavy setup. But better luck next time. I know the big fish is here because in previous videos I've hooked some monsters here. So it is possible. just not today. If you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button because I upload every Saturday. Thanks for watching and see you guys next weekend.